Good afternoon, everyone. I thank eGov for giving me this opportunity to speak here. Actually, there was some communication gap after I had said that, okay, I can speak here. The communication was always on how I will travel, where I will stay and all, but never anybody talked to me on what I'll speak. So I thought I'm participating as an audience only. But then before an hour or so, I was told that I should speak also. So I thought I'll speak whatever extempore I can speak. I have attended this type of events, a few of these type of events before also. And health always remains a very small element into such events. And that too, then it is confined to healthcare delivery systems, patient care system, and things like that. So I thought it's time that I try and remind this August IT gathering that IT has helped mankind in much greater way in the field of health by helping in biomedical research. And biomedical research is never ever considered as IT's achievements towards it. When computers and internet and mobiles, etc., were innovated, it revolutionized the world. But biomedical research is a field which will not be exhausted for several generations to come. Perhaps we know less than 1% of what we should be knowing about biological systems. So, to start with a very preliminary thing, that any knowing about any disease and trying to find out what drug will be useful first, will be applicable to this disease, the first level of understanding has to be a molecular level understanding of biological system. So in early 80s, so the molecular level of understanding, the first stage of that is gene or protein sequence analysis. So in early 80s, 1980s, the NCBI of National Institute of Health, USA, had prepared the databases of sequence analysis. And in a different way, they asked all the researchers to share their sequence data into that database. So the database was created. The scientists were asked that whatever sequence they produce, they should deposit the data of that sequence into that database. There was a lot of resistance initially by the scientists for sharing this data, but the whole idea was that to share this research data to avoid repetition of the research work and carry forward from whatever is the available knowledge. So slowly then the journals which were publishing the research articles, they started making it mandatory that the sequence data have to be deposited, then only this can be published in the journals. So slowly people started depositing the sequence data. So the IT played a major role in development of those databases, in development of so many data mining tools for searching those databases and for for searching those databases and also for doing the analysis part of it. So, so this way, slowly and slowly, this database have started growing, and now they have grown to a very, very large extent. This has helped in producing, if you are aware, that the human genome, the whole human genome sequence, which was, much earlier than it was expected to be produced, because of the whole work was shared by means of this. The other important biomedical research field is the determination of protein structures. The protein structures, determination of protein structures give information about the function of proteins, and then the function of proteins and the atomic arrangement of proteins in a system. So this helps in developing the newer drugs for this structure. So the one common method which is used for this purpose is penetrating X-rays to a single crystal of protein, which produces a two-dimensional pattern of X-ray dots. The computer programs and the IT then helped in reconstructing this two-dimensional figure into three-dimensional structure of proteins, which informed the scientists that which is the atomic arrangement of proteins, and many of the newer drugs have been developed based on this information. So, these are some of the areas of biomedical research where the scientists are indebted to the IT people for the great help, and then this, with help of internet, it became possible that people could submit their sequences instantaneously after they generate the sequence. The knowledge, the sharing of knowledge has helped the mankind in a great way, and it will continue to help the mankind. We in ICMR, we have many ICMR research institutes which are working in different diseases like malaria, cancer, tuberculosis, etc. So my group, I work in the IT group of ICMR. So my group has helped creating the infrastructure and the network so that each and every scientist and the technical people are able to access internet easily. And we have in last few years we ran a program of several biomedical informatics centers. So through these biomedical informatics centers, we are helping the local scientists in using this IT tools for modern biomedical research. That's it. Okay, thanks once again.